how's it going, everyone? WTFSexyHeadphones here. I feel like it's been a while since we had a really good rant, so it is time to at least do a quick rant here at almost midnight, just because this is how I'm feeling. And I need to explain it all to you. So, have any of you guys ever tried to play Clear Sky, just the storyline, and nothing else? Like, no stash hunting, really, no side missions, just literally take Clear Sky and run the fucking storyline. It is terrible. Not the storyline, you guys. The torture that decision is just monumentally amazing. Oh my god. And I honestly contribute most of the horror to one decision that Tommy was making fun of me for, and couldn't believe that I more or less did. And I can't just explain really any of my actions. I don't know why I decided before bed I'm going to play Clear Sky Vanilla on my PlayStation, storyline straight through with doing little else. To be fair, it started with the fact that we got that amazing trailer with Scar and the reveal that Scar is going to be in Heart of Chernobyl, and then I was like, you know what? Clear Sky is one of the games that I've logged, or Clear Sky is the Stalker game that I've logged the least amount of hours. I just realized how that was going. Just whatever, we're going. It's the game that I've logged the least amount of hours in, and for veterans, we know that Clear Sky is like the redheaded stepchild of Stalker, right? So anyway, but nevertheless, I was feeling super inspired by the Scar trailer, and I was just like, man, I really play very little Clear Sky, and I've got the brain of a fucking idiot, so I'm like, man, like, parts are really fuzzy and stuff, so I'm like, I really just want to go through and just kind of shoot through the storyline. And that is just, like, the dumbest fucking thing you can do. But particularly, I think it would have been okay if I didn't make this one stupid move and Tommy was laughing at me for it and making fun of me for it. And again, like, I felt like such a dumbass. So I'm like, I'm going to play the storyline straight through. I'm just going to go exactly how it is. I don't give a shit. So there's the part where there's the trap for Fang, right? Where you get your ass mugged, which you don't have to do, especially when you know it's there. But I'm like, I can fucking kill you all later and get my shit back. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to, like, again, I'm running through the story. I'm just doing it this way because I don't know why. And they get me, they take my stuff, and I'm just like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, I'm just going to go hunt you down and get it all back, which I did. But I don't get my money back. And this was, like, the killer of my entire gameplay with the decisions that I've made to literally do no side quests or anything, because the way this entire game shook out was I never once got to upgrade my armor at all. The majority of the time, it was literally down to absolutely nothing because I didn't have the money to repair it or upgrade it. And if I did have money, I desperately normally needed to use it on to get med kits and bandages. Mainly bandages. I kept fucking bleeding out left and right. Jesus Christ, it was bleeding out everywhere. Blood everywhere. Blood. I lost all my blood. I swear to God, it's all in the zone now. But I feel like if I didn't lose my money, and even though I got my stuff, I'm like, if I didn't lose my money in that moment, it all would have been okay. But because of that moment, and because I didn't do any fucking quests, I'm like in Red Forest with, like, broken fucking armor, no ammo, and fucking, like, fucked weapons, and then all of a sudden it's like, by the time I got to the hospital, so we're going through the freaking hospital kind of final huge-ass fights, I had no med kits or any bandages when I got to the hospital. I have literally been clawing my way through the fucking zone like a psychopath. I was cycling through the same 4 to 5 weapons. I think it, like, is 4. I was cycling through the same, no, it might have been 5. I was cycling through the same 5 weapons because I kept running out of ammo, and I had to go from one to the other because, yeah, I had to fight the helicopter with, like, a med kit. It just, and here's what GSC does too. Do you guys know, I mean, I am so together thinking of these thoughts. So I was in the construction site, again, trying to just claw my way through the zone, in, like, the shittiest way you could possibly go through the zone, right? It's, like, the shittiest way to fucking do it. And then I get an achievement that's called Explosion Magnet. And literally the achievement is because you got murdered by more than 20 grenades in the freaking game. I can't tell you how. I at least had to take 10 of those grenades at the fucking construction site. It was... They literally... It's like heat-seeking missiles that plop. Like, they heat-seek you until they... It is the fucking worst. Oh my god, the grenades. That is so dirty. To have an achievement. Here's the, you know what? Here's the dirtier part about that flipping achievement. It is under very rare, you guys. That achievement is under very fucking rare. What a smack to the face. I literally got an achievement called Explosion Magnet. It's like, oh, it's a very rare achievement. Are you joking? Like, so no one's being destroyed by all these grenades. Maybe everyone else probably made way better choices and didn't decide to do the dumb shit that I decided to do, but it just... So by the time I finally got to see Straylock, I literally was so desperate to end it. I was shooting him just as fast as the Gauss rifle could that I didn't even have to go through the first portal because I did not want to fight I did not want to go through any of the fights. I was so sick of the monolith. I was still once again going through all of my different weapons, cycling because I kept going through ammo and fucking running out, going through, and then again, like, literally I had to do so many saves just to... Oh, I'm bleeding out, I got a few kills, and then I have to save, run ahead, and hope that someone has a med kit, because I kept just not having literally anything. Bleeding out was honestly my biggest issue. It wasn't even the med kits, it was literally, I could sometimes use like 3 or 4 bandages with my shit armor, and I'm still bleeding, and then it's like... I'm trying to fight the monolith through the damn hospital, and then the helicopter comes, and I'm just like... Please, just, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why we are here, but this is all just pure agony. So when I finally made it to Chernobyl and I was able to see Straylock, I didn't even go through the first portal. I literally hunkered down and just tried to rapidly shoot him, and thankfully I did, because I just, I technically had fight left in me because I was still throwing myself through it, but I just, ever since Red Forest, it has felt like pure agony going through most of that. Ever since Red Forest, it was literally broken armor, recycling through a lot of the same weapons, running out of freaking everything, and not running into any people, like any significant traders or other people going through the storyline to be able to offload the majority of my stuff. Like, a lot of the times I just had to, like, pick up, like, let me grab a few bottles of vodka, go trade to this random stalker and trying to get their one fucking bandage off them just so I can make it to, like, the next 5 feet. I can't tell you how many times I literally died from bleeding out just trying to, like, just keep going. If we could just find a med kit, man, we got this. If we could just find another bandage, Anyway, you guys, so if you are a masochist, if you want to feel a lot of internal pain that you never felt before, do what I did. Play Clear Sky Vanilla on PlayStation. Don't do any kind of scavenging like you should in Stalker. Don't do any real stalking like you should in Stalker. Don't do any side missions to get that extra cash. Just literally try and take the storyline from point A to point B, literally shotgunning it, and it is just... Sweet baby Jesus, oh my god, I still can't get him. Oh my gosh, okay, so have any of you guys played Clear Sky this way? I know I'm a veteran stalker and I've been stalking for over 10 years now. It's fun to say. I know I've been doing this for over 10 years now, but I've never once played Stalker like this. I have always scavenged, like, literally even during the demo, when I was over at PAX West playing the demo, I was trying to scavenge so much that I was pushed along to continue the demo because I wasn't going to complete it in time because I wasn't doing the missions. I was literally like, can I get on this rooftop over here? I'm like, let me find out. I'm like, I can't. There's nothing. I don't even think there's anything up there. But I'm like, there could be. I literally wasted so much time scavenging my first playthrough of the Stalker 2 demo that they were like, told me to move on so I could finish the freaking demo because I was running out of time. So I've never quite played Stalker in a way where you don't stalk around. Besides for this time on Clear Sky of all games on PlayStation of all things. And I don't know how I ever thought to do this, but the moment I started, it just had to be. And I was literally just pissed off most of the time. I literally played it as a ball of rage and anger almost the entire time. Let me know if you guys ever did that, but if you haven't done that, I really don't recommend doing it. Learn from me and literally everything I'm telling you, and just don't. Their grenades are insane. The bleeding is absolutely nuts. The pacing is absolutely nuts. You're just going to hate your life, and you're going to feel like you wish the grenades hit you in real life. Just kidding. You're not going to... Maybe. Anyway, that's it, you guys. That's all my rant. I'm done with Clear Sky. I beat it on PlayStation. I almost had the psychotic idea to try an achievement hunt, but I think my ass just got beaten so much in that last playthrough that I don't think I can do it. Not now. But I might want to try and be a masochistic psychopath and try it later. Anyway, let me know if you guys have ever tried that before, but again, if you haven't, I really just don't recommend you do. It's just terrible. Bye! Feel my power!